This is how to remove fresh or old set bloodstains from carpet. The only things that you'll need to do this are hydrogen peroxide, a few towels, and possibly a clothing iron. I'm using 6% hydrogen peroxide, but the 3% hydrogen peroxide that you can buy from the drugstore will work as well. The stain on the left is a 1-week-old dried blood stain, which is really easy to remove with just hydrogen peroxide alone. Then the stain on the right is an old set blood stain, which is going to be a little bit harder to remove. So I'm starting by adding the hydrogen peroxide to the stained areas. As soon as I add the hydrogen peroxide to the fresh stain, it instantly starts to foam. Hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizing agent, so right away it starts to break down the blood in the carpet. As it foams, I'm using a spoon to scrape away the foam so that I can then add more hydrogen peroxide. I'm going to keep adding hydrogen peroxide until it stops foaming and until the red color disappears from the carpet. So with the set blood stain, I've already added the hydrogen peroxide and it's been sitting for about 30 minutes. I'm now going to place a damp towel over top of the stain and then place the iron on top of the damp towel. What the steam and heat from the iron does is it forces the hydrogen peroxide to decompose, and then the hydrogen peroxide can oxidize the blood stain. On the fresh blood stain, we didn't need to add heat because the catalase in the blood forced the hydrogen peroxide to decompose, which rapidly removed the stain. After using the iron, we can use a clean white towel to wipe and remove some of the blood stain from the carpet. When wiping the blood stain, make sure you wipe the stain in one direction like I'm doing. If you're wiping back and forth, you will likely cause the carpet fibers to fray. After wiping, if the stain is still there, keep repeating these steps. With this blood stain, I added the hydrogen peroxide, used the iron, and then wiped it a total of 5 times before the blood stain was completely gone. When doing this, make sure you use a damp towel to protect the carpet from the direct heat of the iron. Also, the iron should be set on a medium heat setting. Most carpets are made out of plastics like polyester and nylon, which can easily be melted with an iron's high heat setting. When the stain is gone, use a clean white towel to absorb any remaining hydrogen peroxide from the carpet. Any hydrogen peroxide that is left behind in your carpet will break down into water and oxygen, which will just evaporate into the atmosphere and leave zero residue in your carpet.